This one guy, he goes, hey, let me holler at you for a minute. Let me holler at you. And I was like, you already are, okay? And then he goes, why don't you want to talk to me? You must think I'm a CK. You think I'm a CK? And I go, I don't know what that is. And he's like, you think I'm a serial killer? First of all, no, sir. What you are not is a spelling bee champ. Okay? That is not how you spell cereal right now. And I said, what the hell did you do? A triple homicide on Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
Tonight on Laughs, the best comics from across the country are here to bring you their funniest stuff. It's Laugh-alicious. Welcome to Laughs. I'm your host, Taylor Tomlinson. We guarantee the funniest comedy or your money back. Let's do this.
I like the dollar store. I shop there. I shop at Kmart. You have one of those around here? It's like Target with VD. It's... I read recently because of the economy, Kmart was in danger of going out of business. That blew me away, because if you've been inside a Kmart, looks like they went out of business 15 friggin' years ago. There's nobody... Nobody in there, nobody works there. All they have is old crap, just half-eaten bags of Cheetos with clips on them. Movies like Rambo 2 on VHS. Their slogan should be Kmart. We've given up as much as the people who shop here. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't feel like a shopper inside of a Kmart. I feel like an archaeologist. Like... I'm exploring ruins, just wow. It's a box of Crystal Pepsi. Hey, honey, we should get a case of that. Yeah, there's a coupon for a free Ace of Base cassette. Says it's redeemable at Circuit City. Because none of those things are around anymore, you know, that's why.
Chicago's different. That's a city. I've been there a while, haven't been able to figure it out. 0 Republicans in Chicago, you guys. 0 Republicans yet. So many guns. Oh my God. Oh, it's the only town using guns to keep the NRA out. I read this article that said 47% of Chicago owns a handgun. So that means 53% own 2. And someone got stabbed in my neighborhood last week. It just confused everyone. They're like, what? Oh my God, who lost their gun? Tourists. The same article said last year more people got shot in Chicago than Iraq. And I was like, whoa. You sure you want to go to war with us, North Korea? Our country's got a pretty good second string.
Oh, I like politics a lot, because the politics are different here. I well, here's one thing I found out as a Midwesterner who moved to the Northeast. I found out that my politics are liberal, but my weekends are conservative. Have any of you guys ever tried to hang out with an ultra-liberal person on a weekend? Oh, it's terrible. Hey, it's Saturday night. What are you guys up to? We're knitting organic cotton shoes for Guatemalan youth who lost their eyes in a dictatorship. It's Tom's Kickstarter, crowdsourcing, organic quinoa, kale, bicycle. Fair trade. It stinks. Go to the middle of the country, though. You gotta go to the Midwest and you gotta go to the South. You wanna have some fun on the weekend. Hang out with some redneck conservatives. That's right. This is the only time you'll ever see a black man endorse this in public. Go hang out with redneck conservatives. Because on a Saturday night, it's a much better story. You go, hey, it's Saturday night. What are you guys up to? Hey, man, we're going to get into a helicopter, drink a fifth of whiskey, and shoot wolves from it. I'm like, oh. That sounds incredible, I think. I voted for Obama twice, but I'll probably repay it any night. You know, that's a...
Drove from LA, gas is expensive, ain't it? What is gas, $8,000-9,000 a gallon? Shoot, crack is cheaper than gas, that's right. I know what I'm gonna go buy me a whole lot of crack, smoke it, and just run everywhere I have to go. That's what I'm gonna do. Can't listen to the radio while I'm driving either, because they talk to you like you're stupid when you listen to the radio. You come on there, we play nothing but the jams. So all we do is play the hits. Hit after hit after hit, song after song after song. We don't do any talking at the station. All we do is play the jams. Continuous music. Easy listening. No talking, just jams. I'm like, won't you just play the music then? I'm not stupid. Eventually I'll realize it. I'll say it to myself, like, all they do is play the jams. Hit after hit after hit, song after song. They don't do any talking at that station. A lot of crazy stuff going on, man. The cops are crazy now. These new cops, they shoot first, ask questions never. I get pulled over. I tell the police to put the handcuffs on me. I'm like, sir, go on, put the handcuffs on me. I want you to feel safe. Put the handcuffs on. Yeah, I put the twisty tie on while you was walking up. You just put the handcuffs on top of the twisty tie so you can feel safe. How bad is the world when you gotta hope to get to jail? Like, I'm just trying to get to jail. That's all I'm trying to do. If I can get to a judge and see a magistrate, I'll be just fine. I know I was jaywalking, but I'm just trying to get to jail. Don't put the handcuffs on me so you can feel safe.
Comedy is not a competition, but let's make it one, shall we? Go on Twitter with the hashtag LaughsTV and let us know who your favorite comic was. Whoever gets the most tweets wins. What do they win? Validation. And everybody else is fired.
It's tough being Mormon because I never know if someone actually wants to be my friend or if they just need a designated driver that weekend. I'm kidding. It's always the second one. It's always no one wants to be your friend. When you're Mormon, no one wants to be your friend. And you're not shy about saying so either, not in the least. I met this guy, we had just met. When I told him that I was Mormon, he said, "Oh, that sucks." I mean, I know that, but you didn't have to say it. You didn't really. You didn't, not out loud. You didn't need to. That's rude on your part. I always have to prove to people that I'm one of the cool ones, you know? Like this guy, like I knew immediately all the Mormon stereotypes that he had running through his head, and suddenly now I had to prove to him that I wasn't racist or sexist or homophobic, and that's a hard thing to do when you just met someone and two of those things are true. It's not easy, and I don't appreciate it, to be honest. Don't appreciate the pressure. Because I don't do it to you guys. I don't. I've got Catholic friends, and you know what? I just assume that you don't like little boys, right? I don't make you prove it to me. Prove it, man. No, you're weird. I don't make Naveed prove to me that he's not ISIS, okay? Just giving him the benefit of the doubt there, all right? When I meet a vegan for the first time, I just assume that they aren't a pretentious, condescending asshat. Now, I'm almost always wrong, but I'm giving them a chance. I am giving them a chance.
We have so many, it's too early for commercial break. We have so, fine, Laughs will be right back. I'm so against this commercial break stuff. Welcome back to Laughs. We missed your face and your butt. Mostly your face. We're not gross.
My niece just got extra credit in her class for learning the alphabet backwards. Now there's a teacher who got a DUI, huh? Not even trying to hide it, just teaching the kids the lessons they need in life. I'm glad they're teaching that skill, because I don't have it. I found out the hard way. I got pulled over for a DUI. They gave me the field sobriety test. I failed it, and I was completely sober, which is just embarrassing. Even the cop didn't believe me. He offered me a breathalyzer, thinking I'd refuse. I took it. I blew nothing. He had to let me go. He was so confused. He was like, "Oh, you're not drunk. You're just a moron." Completely out of our jurisdiction. I don't think we can do anything about that. Be on your way. Drive badly, I guess. I am not a careful driver. I really am not. Like, I've almost killed 3 best friends sitting shotgun. The only time I'm careful is when I have takeout in the front seat. That's the only time we have a chance. I'm protecting it. I'm like, crab rangoons, we're gonna make it. Oh my God.
Mother was so strong and so independent, you know. She raised me almost by herself. She was her and I for years, right? And she married an old man named Wayne. That's a man's name. That comes with spurs. Just ching, ching, ching. Name's Wayne. He had that old man cough, not like a regular old man cough. He had like, this might be his last cough. Didn't bother him at all, freaked everybody else out of the table, right? We'd all be eating dinner, he'd be like, fine, eat your food. I thought you were dead. Not today, Jesus.
I actually almost got married. I was engaged for a really long time, and then we set a date for me to move out of his house. So, you know, this is where I am right now. And I missed the attention of when I was engaged because people were really nice to me. And this is what I learned. I learned that young white girls love marriage, okay? One of my friends got really happy when she found out. And she was like, oh my God. She was like, where are you getting married? And I was like, is that a dog whistle? Stop screeching. And I said, you know what? I'll probably get married in Atlanta because that's where I live. And then she was like, no. I know a beautiful place in South Georgia, and it is the most awesome, beautiful plantation. No. You are a bad white friend. But then she tried to sell me on the benefits, and she's like, during the cocktail hour, your guests can roam free. I am currently free. And then she goes, but here's the best part. They don't even throw rice, they throw cotton. No, ma'am. Like, I'm not gonna high five you. You just offered me the slave package.
And on that note, let's take a break. Laughs will be right back. Let's do laughs. It's laugh-tastic. Ha ha ha! That's laughs. I'm trying to come up with new taglines. Please help me. Hit me up on Twitter at Laughs TV Show if you've got one. Anything would be great. In the meantime, welcome to Laughs. That's more of a physical. I like that. That's more of a movement.
There's no playbook for a stepdad. Nobody plans step parenthood. You know, I was never like a little kid, like, oh, I hope I get to raise some kids someday that some other guy made. That'll be nice, you know. It's just a curveball that life throws, you know. I'm taking my best swing. I was with my wife for 3 years before we had a kid together, so I was just thrown into this new dad-type role. You know, and I jumped right in. I'm like, check it out, I'm a dad now. All right, what's going on? Why is everybody yelling? Can I yell? No? What the? Like, that's the thing. Stepdad can't yell. In a normal family, everybody yells all day long. As soon as stepdad yells, it's like, whoa, what's your problem? It's like, I'm mad too. Right? The first time I tried to yell, she didn't like it. My wife, you know, I was just trying to show some initiative, like, pick those Legos up and go to your room. She was right there. Don't you yell at those kids. It's like, okay. Like, I've seen you do it for sure. I was just trying. Like, it's not cool. You can yell as a stepdad. It took me a few years, but I've got it figured out. I call it the Cypress Hill rule. I grew up listening to Cypress Hill. Like, being a stepdad is like being the backup singer for Cypress Hill. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a hype man. I can yell. I just got to wait for her to yell. Then I can yell behind her. That's how that works. No solo projects. It never works. I got to back her up. Like, take your food to the table. Take it to the table, yeah! Like, that's me, right? I'm Sin Dog in my house. Feels good. Do what she said! Finally get to yell.
Hey, shout out to all the people under 25 who will never see this on TV. I'll see you guys on YouTube. YouTube.com/LaughsTV show.
I've seen some ridiculous stuff. I was once on a packed rush hour train. I saw this guy, like, men still take the cake. This guy just walked up to this woman and went, "Hey, yo, ma, your face is mad symmetrical." Essentially what he said was, "Hey, yo, ma, half your face looks like the other half your face." Just followed it up with, "You're beautiful," and just walked off the train. And I went up to the lady. I was like, "Hey, what did you think about that?" She's like, "I found it annoying." "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah, I didn't want to be bothered." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I would love if that happened to me. That'd be amazing." Packed rush hour train, all of a sudden this woman pops up. "Hey, yo, papi. Your eyes are so smoky. You're like a raccoon. You're beautiful. Let's do this." You know? It's 2015. I think more women should hit on men, you know? If men hit on women at night, I think women should hit on men in the morning. That's how you keep this economy strong. Every guy will go to work. Even dudes without jobs will just be sitting on the train going, "This has gotta happen." Oh my God, that'd be amazing. That'd be so cool. If women started hitting on men, could you imagine that for a second, please? Follow me along. Oh, a day in the life of that. I walk into the office. I'm like, "Carl, you won't believe this. Some lady offered to buy me coffee." I told that trick, "No thanks. I'm a single independent man. I buy my own coffee."
There is a man in a sports coat patiently waiting to make you laugh. Stick around if you're into that. Please stick around even if you're not into that. You don't know what you like. Try something new. Laughs will be right back. Welcome back. Let's head over to the best man working a desk in late night. So then there's this with Tom Simmons.
All over the world, beekeepers and scientists are reporting a mass die-off of bees. And that's terrible because the bees are responsible for pollinating almost all of our food supply. Actually, I'm not sure the scientists really know what they're talking about because I saw a bee in my backyard and he seems fine. After scientists released these findings about this mass bee die-off, evangelicals said that this was a sign of the end of days. And you know what I think is a better sign of the end of days is the fact that evangelicals are basing their opinions on science. And according to scientists, the bees are dying from colony collapse. Colony collapse? Like the British Empire? Sound the alarm! The yellow jackets are dying! The yellow jackets are dying! God save the queens! Black and yellow lives matter, people. I get so anxious when I think about the bees dying, it gives me hives. Not really, that's just a joke. But you know what? I'm kind of glad the bees are dying. It's high time the plants and the flowers stop being so damn lazy and evolved, okay? Pollinate yourselves, you shiftless rhododendron. Pull yourselves up by your root straps. Screw the bees, seriously. Some of them are killers. Save up. They kill more people every year than the sharks. You know what? They should surgically modify sharks to pollinate the crops. To hell with nature. It's our enemy, always stinging and biting us. Why can't more people get behind this Monsanto? We could tell them to crossbreed sharks and tomatoes, make like a sharkmado. They self-pollinate, and when they're ripe, they bite themselves off the vine. Hopefully technology can save us in some way like this. You know what? It better, or a lot of people seriously are gonna starve to death. And then when I go to explain to my son about the birds and the bees, it won't be about sex. It'll be about why he's gonna be dead in 8 years. The bees are vanishing, just like on Owen's report card when we took away his video games.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this real fast, pull it off like a Band-Aid so it hurts less. Show's over, we're done. I'll see you next week. It still hurts, even when I do it fast. I'm gonna leave. I'm making it worse. See you next week for more laughs. Like what you just saw? Subscribe below to our YouTube channel and you can see even more. I'm not suggesting. Like, do it now. I can see you. I will wait.